Hey guys, it's Emily. I'm doing this video today because I want to help educate some of my friends and family who've been asking me how to apply red lips and how to pick out the color and what works with what skin tones. I'm not an expert on red lips, but I have been wearing red lipstick since I was in high school almost 10 years ago, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15 years ago. I've always loved red lipstick on women. I've always found it to be quite glamorous. It really can heighten your mood and make you feel ultra glamorous on a really mundane day. But it's also very intimidating. I love beauty products. It comes natural to me. It's one of those things that I just get, but I can totally understand when women come and say, there's just no way I can wear red lipstick. It's so harsh. It's so hard to pick the colors because there's just such a range of them. But I'm going to show you a few colors that I have in my collection that can go with several different skin tones. And hopefully you guys can walk away from this video with a little bit more confidence to try any of these lipsticks. I'm also going to show you my way of putting red lipstick on. It is a little different than maybe what you've seen in other tutorials on YouTube. I would say mine's a little bit easier, more girl next door, if that makes any sense. It's not so severe. It's not so like in your face. It's more natural, if that is even possible with a red lip, but we'll see. So I'm going to tell you first and foremost the kind of color range, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to be using all MAC lipsticks. When it comes to lipstick, I like a lot of brands, but when it comes to red lips, I always stick to MAC. They have the biggest range of colors that I totally love, and I've never been turned off by any of the colors. Sometimes reds can really make me feel icky, which is weird, but it's just me. So I'm going to kind of go through them, the 4 colors that I have in my collection that I think everybody should have in their collection. But anyways, okay, so the first one I ever bought from MAC is called Russian Red. It's really beautiful. It's very matte, which means there's not a lot of gloss. There's no gloss to it. It's very mattifying right on your lips. And it's a really pretty color. I'm going to swatch it and then I'll show you guys. Okay. Oh gosh, it's hard to swatch when you guys all make it look easy on these tutorials. This is Russian Red. It's beautiful. It's a very intense red. It's got a little bit of an orangey undertone. So anybody can rock Russian Red, anybody. But the ones who really rock it well are with darker skin tones. I know I'm not darker skin tone, I'm as pale as they come. I rock it just because I don't care if it doesn't go well. I love the color. But if you are darker skin tone, Russian Red from MAC is awesome. It really does such a good job of really showing up on your lips, and it's really beautiful. And it's one of their, if not one of the most, it's their most popular red that I know of. Another one is Lady Danger by MAC. It is orange red. It is, without turning you guys off, it's clowny. Right there. There's Lady Danger. It's also matte, which means you're not going to have any kind of a sheen to it on your lips. And it is exactly what it is, an orangey red. Orangey red can look good on any skin tone. Don't listen to what people say. I know orange can scare people. But it's all how you wear everything else. You don't want to just put this on with all your other makeup. You really have to be very careful with any kind of an orangey base lipstick, because if you have like the wrong kind of eyeshadow or too much eyeshadow on, you will start looking like a clown. It's one of those things that it's really tricky. So that is one of those that out of all my lipsticks, I don't have a lot of that color. This is one of those I only use sometimes. It's great for summertime with like a little bit of mascara and a little bit of a sheeny eye, because then it kind of goes with like the whole glowy look. Okay, if that made any sense. I don't even know if I'm making any sense. Let's do MAC Red, which is like their classic MAC Red. This is amazing. This is the second color I picked up. I actually bought Russian Red and MAC Red at the same time a few years ago. This right there is, it's hard to tell here, but it's definitely red, and it's got a blue undertone, which just means it's a cool undertone, where these other two are warmer. Well, Russian Red can be seen as cool, but for some reason I see it as a warmer than a cooler color. But MAC Red has almost a cranberry, almost like a cranberry deep pink color to it when you wear it. It's beautiful. I love it on anybody, but I especially love it on pale girls. I think it looks really pretty. Now, if you wear this and you're not pale, please, any of the advice I give, just know like this is just in my head, and that doesn't make it right. I think it's right in my head, but don't be turned off by any of this. Try them yourselves too. My last one is Ruby Roo. I think my little boy is knocking on the door, but don't worry, his daddy is out there. This is my favorite red lip from MAC. I'm getting up here on my arm here. It is beautiful. It is what I call the universal red for me. I mean, I don't think anybody else calls it that, but I think it's anybody can wear. Sorry, he's really being loud. Ruby Roo. Right there's Ruby Roo. It's red. It's just a red lipstick, and it's a cool tone. And yeah, there is a little bit of a cranberry kind of berry-like feel to it when you wear it, but really, everybody who I've ever put it on, because when I was in the cosmetic field, I'd always, my go-to lip, if someone was like, I want red lips, I would say Ruby Roo. Like, that way I didn't have to guess, and it was a quick thing. I love it. It is a matte. Where actually some of these are not matte. I should point out that the one that isn't matte is MAC Red. That's a satin, so there is a little bit of a sheen. It is a little bit easier to put on. So that's just kind of a range. So Russian Red, darker skin tones look awesome with it. Lady Danger, anybody can try it, but you just want to be careful. It's an awesome lipstick, but just make sure that you try it before you buy it. I don't regret buying it because I do like it, but again, I find it more my summertime red, if that makes any sense. MAC Red is amazing. Cranberry, pinkish, awesome. Looks good on pale girls. And then, of course, my favorite, it is Ruby Roo, just went out of my head, is universal and amazing, and I love it, and everybody should have it. Okay, so I am going to now show you my quick lip. It's not intimidating like everybody else's lip. Again, that's my little boy knocking. Don't worry, my husband is with him. Okay, I'm going to show you, guys. I'm going to kind of go in. This is Ruby Roo. What I do is very simple. I make sure my lips, first and foremost, when you're doing a dark lip, it doesn't have to be red. Any lip, you want to make sure your lips are in good condition, that they are not chapped. And of course, it's wintertime, so my lips are chapped. So what I do is I put a lot of lip balm on. And then I take a hand towel, like a actual hand towel that you would maybe use to wash your face, and I put some warm water on it, and I lightly scrub my lips to kind of get any dead skin cells off, especially like if I'm in a hurry. And then I pat it with a little bit of lip balm before I put on lipstick. And what I did is I went ahead and grabbed my lip balm. I'm going to put the most tiny bit on just to kind of make it easier. And what I mean tiny, I mean like that's it, like a tiny. It's kind of basically a base, like we do eyeshadow base and sometimes foundation bases. It just gets your lips to be a little softer. I'm going to take this right from the tube, and I'm going to put it on my lips, and I'm going to do it. You're just going to have to watch, and I'll kind of explain as I go. I'm going to lightly touch the lip area with it, not pushing hard. Going up to slow and steady because you don't want to get it out of the lip area. And see how it's not, I mean, there's no way you'd want to walk out like this. So what I do is I take my finger, because again, our finger is our best tool, and I get it in the lip. This is also kind of like when you want to have a stained lip look. And I'm not really going for that look, but this is just kind of the first step of the process. So I'm going to get to the corners of my lip and make sure it's in my lip and blended. Again, not completely done, but it's a canvassed lip, as I call it. It's ready for lip liner. I use Brick by MAC lip pencil for all my lipsticks for red, because it's classic red and it's perfect lip liner. I love it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the Brick lip liner, and I'm going to line the outer part of my lip, and then we're going to kind of blend in just a little bit in the middle. We're not going to do the whole lip area. Okay. So we're going to start, I always start at the bottom center and kind of blend up just a little bit. Kind of go to the corners. Again, when you're doing lip liner and lipstick, make sure you remember these corners. That's part of our lips. And it's just sexier when your complete lip is covered. I don't know why. Very Moulin Rouge-ish. Okay. Kind of blending to the middle of your lip. If you want to and if you're comfortable, just do the whole lip area. I'm lazy. And then we do the top middle, starting. Get that going. And then down. Now, I really make it look easy because I've been doing this for a while. This can be really intimidating to some women. But don't let that stop you from wearing red lips. Life is too short not to rock red lips every once in a while. So you want to make sure that you just practice and take your time. If you get it out of the line and it's really bad, you use some eye makeup remover. You'll get it right out with a Q-tip. So I'm just kind of going in the middle. See how it's not completely, it's hard to tell with this lighting, completely cover my lip. Again, it's your preference. If you want to cover your entire lip with a lip liner, you can. Then I go back to my Ruby Roo, and I just go over the complete thing lightly, like I did before. And it's so much easier now because it's got like lipstick and lip liner. So this is just kind of the finishing touches. Okay. I'm going to make sure it's perfect. I just kind of go over. Again, it might look like I'm pushing hard, but I'm not. I'm going light. Less is more because you can build. If you go too much too fast, then you can really get messed up and then be like, I'm never doing this again. You just got to take your time. Again, that's my little boy. Okay. All right, we're done with that lipstick. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to kind of blend it so it's not so obvious when I, open my mouth and you can see all the fleshy part. I take my finger, it's weird, but I undo this and I don't touch it with my teeth. I want to get the inside of my lip to make sure that nothing gets on my teeth lipstick-wise. And then you'd be amazed what comes off. See that? That would have been on your teeth in a little bit if you weren't careful. So that's a red lip. Liner, lipstick, no. Lipstick, liner, lipstick. It's not what everybody does. It's maybe not like everybody's favorite way of doing things, but I love it. I've been doing it forever, and I think it's amazing. So there, actually, I think I would do one a little bit more on top. There we go. So there's Ruby Roo with Brick Lip Liner. It looks good. Like I said, I think it's universal. I think any of you can try it. I encourage you to try this lip. Again, it's not your most normal red lip tutorial, but I think it's an easier lip tutorial than others are doing. I hope you learned something. I hope you will go out and buy one of these lipsticks or all four. They're not that bad. They're like $16. MAC has great prices. And always check out their liners. Don't be afraid to ask the person to have it try it on you because that's what the MAC girls love. They love to try on different looks for people. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All right, thank you for watching, guys. I love that you guys are watching. I can't believe it because there's so much better things out there on YouTube. But thank you so much. I hope you guys can rock some red lips. It's the perfect time of year to rock it. And if you do rock it, let me know via Instagram or this link, this YouTube channel. And I hope I give you guys some kind of confidence to red lips. All right, bye, guys.